Lot of action in Tamil Nadu, as it were. Let's begin with Tamil Nadu Congress, which is, of course, right now, I told you, has decided on the final list. But it is a truth, it's a fact that after decades, Congress faced one of the toughest times over seat sharing. After hectic negotiation and also followed by the resignation of Manikam Tagore, the party screening committee ran into trouble in identifying suitable candidates for 5 of the 28 constituencies, and which include Uti, Mailaduthurai, Attur, which is an SC constituency reserved, and Sankaran Kovil and Anba Samudram. The reason being that the Congress apparently was, they say, coerced into accepting these 14 seats from the DMK that were not part of the Congress's wish list at all. These seats were not based on any gut feel, let me tell you, that's what I'm learning on the part of the Congress, but had gone through a scientific assessment as the party had engaged 2 agencies to conduct surveys, and both said that these seats are not going to bring you anything at all. But then the Congress had to accept it, but thank God for small mercies. With just 2 days left, the Congress has now solved the mystery over the seats that it is going to give. So far as the DMK is concerned, interesting news is that Udayanithi Stalin reported assets of 20.64 crores in his affidavit for the upcoming assembly elections, which is a relative dip from 27 crores from the last time over a year ago. However, the assets of his wife, Kirtiga Udayanithi, has witnessed an overall 10-fold jump to over 13.25 crores from 1.15 crores in 2021. Kritika is, of course, a filmmaker. She's a very well-known producer and also investor. Now, according to the affidavit, she has only movable assets in her name, including gold jewelry valued at 1.87 crores and an investment worth 5.76 crores in construction firm called Raj Promoters Private Limited. While Udayanithi Stalin, who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, has declared movable assets valued at 12.92 crores and immovable assets including multiple properties in Chennai as well as agricultural land elsewhere, which is valued at 7.72 crores. Now, in 2021, Udayanithi's movable assets included an investment in Red Giant Movies, his film production and distribution company, which was valued at 7.3 crores. However, there is no mention of this in the new affidavit, although Kritika's assets include an investment of 2.60 crores in Red Giant behind the 2026 release of films such as Parasakti and Thug Life, which was made by Maniratnam. However, the increase in Kritika's wealth means an increase in the assets of the overall Stalin family, doesn't it? And while we are on the Karunanidhi family, in what is the first, Sabarisan, Vedamurthy, son-in-law of Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, was seen participating in election campaigning. This is a surprise, and this is the first time that Sabarisan has been seen at a political campaigning, as it were, because all along Sabarisan was more of the backroom strategies, a man who is credited with taking all important decisions for his father-in-law's party and also government, but then he appeared this time around and trained his guns on actor turned politician Vijay, and this is what Sabarisan said. He said, "There is no significant opposition in Tamil Nadu to the DMK. TVK's participation in the assembly elections will not impact DMK's victory in any way. Vijay contesting from 2 seats only reflects his lack of confidence." Sabarisan was, of course, later seen at a consultative meeting in the Villivakam constituency. He was there in support of DMK candidate Karthik Mohan. Now, you know, his appearance has raised many questions, and foremost being if the DMK is witnessing yet another entry by a member of the extended family. Also, in some other news, so far as the NDA AIDMK alliance is concerned, there was some confusion because there are only 2 working days remaining for the deadline to file nominations, which ends on Monday. And now at last the BJP has succeeded in announcing its list of candidates for Tamil Nadu Assembly elections. The main players are as follows. Union Minister L. Murugan will contest from Avinasi. Former Governor Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan will contest from Mylapore. State President Nayanar Nagendran will contest from Sattur. Vanathi Srinivasan will contest from Coimbatore North. However, After much drama and backroom parleys, it is now final that former state president K. Annamalai has not been considered for 2026 elections. It is now an open secret that Annamalai had demanded that he be given Coimbatore North, the only seat in Coimbatore. However, the BJP secured the Coimbatore South seat from the AIDMK. At that point, it was almost certain that Annamalai would not contest. Later, when Annamalai announced that he would step back from election campaigning, discussions about giving him a seat became active yet again. However, Vanati, who had defeated Kamala Hassan in Coimbatore South, remained firm in her demand and said that she wanted that seat. Meanwhile, there were also discussions about allocating Tiruppur North to K. Annamalai, but when the final list was released, none of these possibilities seemed to have materialized. BJP State President Nayanar Nagendran tried managing this situation, which has become controversial. And this is what he said. Take a listen.
This is a high command decision. Okay. This is a high command decision. Okay.
All right, very abrupt, I must say, but very businesslike. Meanwhile, Annamalai has said that his work for this election would be campaigning for other candidates.
The party has told me to campaign. So this election, my role is to campaign for candidates across Tamil Nadu. And right now the party has given responsibility for me to campaign in Puducherry and Kerala till 7th. And post 7th till 23rd, I have to campaign for all BJP and NDA candidates across Tamil Nadu. That is the responsibility given by party to me. I'll be fulfilling that responsibility. Thank you.
All right, let's now go across to experts to ask what this means for Tamil Nadu BJP and also, very importantly, for K. Annamalai. S.S. Sriram has joined us. He's a very senior political analyst. And we have with us S.V. Shekhar, who's a former MLA from Tamil Nadu and also a very well-known actor. I'm a fan, Shekhar sir, so I have to say this. You know, you made me laugh so many times and brilliantly with your plays, and also your political views are extremely sharp. Thank you so much. Vanakkam to both of you. Let me first go to S.V. Shekhar sir. S.V. Shekhar sir, a big blow for BJP in Tamil Nadu, sir, with Annamalai not being given a seat, and also for Annamalai himself. I'll tell you why, Shekhar sir. That is because the perception is that here is a man who actually took the party from, let us say, 2.5% to 11%. He walked day and night. He walked day and night. There was first that he'll be given a Rajya Sabha seat. Nothing happened. Then he said that he will be given a role in national level in New Delhi. Nothing like that happened. Then he was made in charge, but then he was only given a few seats to work on. Then he said his father was very unwell. He said he cannot participate in it. Till day before yesterday, Shekhar sir, he did not appear to receive Mr. Modi in Coimbatore, you know, and now finally it seems it was very, very angry about 27 seats being given to BJP, and finally today his name is not there. How do you look at it, Shekhar sir?
It is Annamalai's image is a boosted one. It is not a real image in politics. Basically, he wants to have a say in everything like a big brother. He cannot obey anyone. He wants everybody to obey him. That kind of behavior, mentality has got Annamalai, and he has got a very tricky blackmailing politics, finding the weakness of the same party people, taking videos, taking audios, leaking them out, and send them out of the party, and very strong anti-Brahmin mentality in the party, like so many minors, and he only fractured the main alliance of AIDMK and BJP in 2024. Because of him only, the alliance totally washed out. And talking nonsense about the ADMK leaders like Jayalalitha, MGR, the ADMK fundamental workers, fundamental loyalists of the party, they never like it. Even now, whether Annamalai is there or not, this team, maximum they can have 2 seats out of this 27. I don't know. That 2 seats are so very, very difficult. I think even Nainar Nagendran will lose his seat in Satur. This is the condition. Annamalai, he never uh, adjust and go with the cadres. His mentality is like still he is an IPS officer and everybody are the prisoners in the jail. That is not the correct attitude for Tamil Nadu politics. And only talking Hindutva, that will never help, and you can gain votes in Dravidian land. It is not possible. See,
Yeah.
what is the now they have increased the gas price, petrol hike, everything is that will reflect in this election,
Okay.
especially Annamalai. Annamalai's media hike and paid agencies version is going to be given next to Amit Shah in Home Ministry. He will be the next Prime Minister of India. Like that, a lot of gossips and everything from Annamalai's side, not from anybody else.
All
And
right. Yeah,
that is the
let me come
basic.
back. Yeah, very well said and very well put rather. S.V. Shekhar there shooting from the hip, as it were, as always, speaking his mind very clearly, and he knows the inner workings of the party. Sriram, I want to come to you. You heard what Annamalai said. I am a loyal soldier. I will campaign as I was told to campaign. Kind of adjustment much, compromise much. You can't possibly, look at it, Rajya Sabha seat, nothing happened. He did not go to Delhi as well. He was part of the consultative election committee, but he was only given a few, seats to take care of. He was not given the kind of gravitas that one would say associate with someone like Annamalai, because I do not know, my S.V. Shekhar sir says that it was all created. It was nothing like that. But it was, the perception in the north particularly was, this is the man who can do it. Even other, BJP leaders in the south were saying, look at Annamalai, if he can do it, you can also do it. I have heard them speak like that. But Sriram, today did Annamalai look very weak? Is it that it's maybe 2031, but who knows, will he wait till then? That time, it's a long wait and a very cruel night for Annamalai. Would you agree?
Good evening to you and my fellow
Hi.
panelists. Sudhaji, I am not a torchbearer to Mr. Annamalai, but at the same time, whether people like it or not, definitely his contribution to the growth of BJP, none of us can deny. I might have my likes, my dislikes, all that is different story. Man has contributed to the party's growth in Tamil Nadu, which nobody can deny. Yes, there can be few fissures, there can be something that could have upset the senior, people in the party. There can be so many things behind the scene. I don't see end of road for Annamalai. There could also be some learnings for him for whatever he could have behaved with the way others do, give an observation about him. Fine, everyone learns over a period of time. So I don't think it's an end of the road. Yes, there can be some challenges for him at the moment. That's how it looks like. I'm sure any politician will go through all the roughs and toughs and all that stuff. I'm sure he will come across. So far as he makes himself to be a good leader, so far as he makes himself to be a productive leader, non-partisan leader, I think it's going to help him and the party. So, but let us not forget the fact that he was a catalyst for the growth of Tamil Nadu BJP that none of us can actually deny. So, and again, as I opened my statement, I'm not the torchbearer for Annamalai. That is not my point. But at the same time, one has to be fair about what an individual, whomever we talk about.
Right.
That's my point of view.
All right. S.V. Shekhar sir, I want to ask you, a lot of people are saying it's Edappadi Palani's revenge, because there was so much of exchange of words. You said Jayalalitha MGR, he spoke, we all were witness to it. Whether he's going to deny it or not, that is history. But there was bad blood between Edappadi Palaniaswamy and Annamalai. They are saying he put a condition. If this man gets it, then that is it. It's very clear that Edappadi Palaniaswamy, who's the big brother in Tamil Nadu, so far as the NDA alliance is concerned. Would you agree, S.V. Shekhar sir?
Definitely. See, there is a word in Tamil, which is Sayyardu. He has done it to BJP, because BJP thought they can bend EPS to any level. But he was waiting for his opportunity and he sealed everything, all doors, all ways and means of BJP. And whatever EPS decided, that only happened in this alliance. And the seats were given to BJP is not their winning seats, basically. It is very unfortunate towards BJP's leaders' mentality, including Piyush Goyal and other people. They don't know the ground reality of Tamil Nadu. And this Annamalai survival is only because of B.L. Santosh and Kesava Vinayakam and RSS Sendil. So he is, you just know you said he is very weak because he is exposed. That's the only point. And very shrewd politician is Mr. EPS. And he showed who is EPS, who is a Dravidian leader. And now it is AADMK is leading NDA. And there's no other doubt they have to go with him. Otherwise, they will lose all the seats because he has got 169 seats.
Yeah.
123 is more than enough for him to
All right.
form the government.
Yeah.
This is,
we always thought, Sriram, that, Annamalai has the ear of New Delhi. That's what we thought, that every S.V. Shekhar sir says, no, that is not true at all. Now it seems like it's not true because everyone was saying, wait, New Delhi will give him something. But today, there is zero. So which means that when it comes to electoral politics, the BJP knows which side to go with. Would you agree that, Sriram? He may have done a lot, but it's a bad day. Like, you may have done a lot for your organization, but when any of us is sidelined, whether it's a film, like S.V. Shekhar sir must have done a lot of films, then your role is cut. I've seen a lot of actors saying, they shot for me 10 days, I've got only one scene left. Similarly, in organizations, we faced it. Don't you think Annamalai has been sidelined totally as of today, Sriram?
No, I partly agree. I'm sure, yes, BJP would have, the senior leadership would have had a different thought than to Annamalai, or just even the opposite thought. That is what it is happening. And it is Mr. Amit Shah himself had agreed in a recent national channel, one of your channels, that Mr. Edappadi is the big brother. So it is not that it is as though someone had to observe this and say. BJP top leadership itself agreed, yes, he is going to be our leader. He is our badabai. So now the top brass of BJP is putting their weight behind Mr. Edappadi. Mr. Annamalai might have his reservations. That can be a difference of opinion. So obviously he has taken the back seat. So yes, it can be. One can look at it the way they want to look at it. Some can look at it as a setback. Some can look at it as an end of road. Some can look at it as an interim, difference of opinion, and they would like to do what they want to do. Be it as it may, if you think Annamalai is weak, then they will not ask him to campaign in Tamil Nadu. But his campaign is a must. People realize that. So that is why he's being used in Pondicherry. That is why he's being used in Kerala. That is why he's going to be used in the 22nd in Tamil Nadu. If you think a weak link like Annamalai, then they would have told him not even to campaign. So I only look at it as a temporary difference of opinion in terms of whom they want to align with in this election. So Annamalai will have a future in the party, is my opinion.